live on Facebook and hi there, Instagram. So this is the first time I'm doing these two lives together. Wanted to check out how the Restream.io, the new software that I bought, works, and I hope this is getting transferred to, let me check. Hello there, hi. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to go live on Facebook, and okay, I can see myself. Awesome. So, well, it's the time everybody is talking about mental health and self-love, such important facets of our lives and highly ignored at the same time. Just when I was reading up on yoga by my favorite author, Swami Vivekananda. And I have also been trying to be very regular on social media, which is not my trait. I am somebody who loves to be in my shell, and I love to read my books. These are my lifelines. I love to be meditating, doing my practices, and hardly coming online, as you've seen me, notice me. But in the last 2 months, I've been more regular. And in this, I've seen that there was a whole lot of discomfort in being so regular and out there and bearing my heart open to people I don't know and people who don't know me. But I still did that and loved it. There were a whole lot of ups and downs because there were two other people who I was working with to create my creatives, to help me post the creatives on time, make sure there were no typos in my content that I had painstakingly written and all of that. But it was quite an experience, not the very peaceful, calm experience, I would say, because when there is teamwork, there is a lot of discipline and organized way of working you expect from the team, which was what I was struggling with my team. And here it is. These are the beautiful words that I read yesterday, and I just love them. And I thought I must do this live today and share the same with you guys. Now, Swami Vivekananda has written on Karma Yoga so beautifully, and I'm still on the first chapter. And he says that to work, we have the right, but not to the fruits thereof. So you work, but do not expect the fruits. Karm kiye ja, but phal ki apeksha na kar. Right? So beautifully extolled in the Bhagavad Gita as well. And he says, leave the fruits alone. Why care for results? If you wish to help a man, never think of what that man's attitude should be towards you. If you want to do a great or a good work, do not trouble to think what the result will be. Yeah, most of us know this, right? But how many of us actually follow this? Beautiful, wise words. Now, the best part, and it's like a couple of paragraphs that I would love to read out from this, and this was my major takeaway from this year. In fact, a lot of confusion in my mind was that I love my calm, I love my tranquility, and why should I come online and do all of this and share my life stories, my sob stories, and inspire others and be an example for others, or post pictures of mine, or whatever form that is there, a medium through which I can inspire others to take up a yoga way of life, or to live a life mindfully, or to start meditating. So beautiful and powerful. Why should I do all of this when I alone can enjoy the benefits, right? And lose my tranquil and calm while doing the same for the world outside. So my answer I found in this book yesterday. That when you pull yourself out of your calm and tranquil and get into karma, which is doing your actions without fail every single day of your life, and then detaching yourselves from those actions, that is when you feel that peace and tranquil. And that peace and tranquil is far more fulfilling than the previous peace and tranquil, because here you put in some work and then you're feeling the peace and tranquil because you've stepped away from the results of your work. How cool is that? And I'm going to read that from the book for you. I just gave you the gist of what it means. So there arises a difficult question. So that's the question even I had. In this ideal of work, we cannot live a minute without work, right? What then becomes of rest, right? Rest, peace of mind. Here is one side of the life struggle, work, in which we are whirled rapidly around. Only nature with her animals and flowers and mountains will find that peace, right? Neither of them is a perfect picture. So neither is the calm, retiring renunciation where everything's peaceful, and neither is the whirlwind of work is it. So neither is the answer. A man used to solitude, if brought in contact with the surging whirlpool of world, will be crushed by it. Just like I was. I was in my whirlpool of calm and tranquil, and suddenly I was doing every single day activity, every single day being out of my shell and doing what I was supposed to do. And there it was. So I was getting crushed because of all that was happening out there. What he says is, I repeat again, a man used to solitude, if brought in contact with the surging whirlpool of the world, will be crushed by it. Just as the fish that lives in the deep sea water, as soon as it is brought to the surface, breaks into pieces, right? So in the deep sea, you will see there are no fluctuations. There's only peace and tranquil, right? There's this immense, intense calm in the deep sea. Whoever's experienced the deep sea, you will know what I'm talking about. So a fish in the deep sea is experiencing a different level of calm. But the minute it's brought to the surface, it becomes all jittery. As soon as it is deprived of the weight of the water on it, that had kept it together. Otherwise, it breaks into pieces. Can a man who has been used to the turmoil and the rush of life? Now, there are other people who are used to the rush and the turmoil of life. Can they be at ease if he comes to a quiet place? Not really. So many people I have heard myself firsthand say that they can't practice Vipassana for 10 days, right? That's the 10-day minimum course that one has to enroll oneself for to begin with, to experience the going inward journey instead of always being out there. So their first concern is, how can I stay calm for so long? Isn't it? So that person is used to the turmoil, the rush that he or she gets from the world outside. So sudden peace and tranquil is unfathomable, very, very discomforting. So he suffers and perchance may lose his mind, right? The person who's used to action around him may lose his mind in that peace and tranquil. The ideal man is he. Now here is where I found my question's answer. The ideal man is he who, in the midst of greatest silence and solitude, finds the intensest activity. I repeat, the ideal man is he who, in the midst of greatest silence and solitude, finds the intensest activity. And in the midst of the intensest activity, finds the silence and solitude of the desert. How cool is that? He has learned the secret of restraint. He has controlled himself. He goes through the streets of a big city with all the traffic lights, yeah, and all the traffic. And his mind is as calm as if he were in a cave. I relate to this so much because I live in the city of Mumbai, which has got it's all mayas, and there are all kinds of things, attractive things to get dissuaded by, distracted by, to lose one's path very very easily. And most importantly, I stay in a very very happening place inside the city, which has got all kinds of pubs, bars, restaurants around me. And somebody was asking me this question very recently: why do I call myself a yogini? That's because I have immense control over myself. I don't get dissuaded. I don't get distracted. I follow my path. I have a routine. I follow that routine despite staying in the most happening city, one of the most happening cities in the world. Yet I have my sattvic diet, my diet by sunset. You can wonder, my friends have stopped asking me out for dinners. They've stopped asking me out for movies. They basically stopped asking me anything for that matter. So I relate to this, what he has said so much. So he has learned the secret of restraint. He has controlled himself. He goes through the streets of a big city with all its traffic, and his mind is as calm as if he were in a cave where not a sound could reach him. And he is intensely working all the time. So this is where the message for me was that he's intensely, mind you, not a single word that Swami Vivekananda has wrote in this book is futile, that he's intensely working all the time, but is calm and tranquil along with his work because he has restraint and control over him. That is the ideal of karma yoga. And if you have attained to that, you have really learned the secret of work. How amazing is that? So that was a big, big, big eye opener for me, that be out there, be of use, and yet be detached. I knew it, but these words are just like, whoa, so simply put and very eye opening for me. And there's also a beautiful song that I listened after so many years, which I would love to sing to you. This has got to do with your mind power. With your mind power, and I discovered that there's an aspect of karma yoga as well in it. So now I'm not a professional singer, so don't expect me to sing like a nightingale, but I'm gonna sing nonetheless because this is a very profound Hindi song from the movie Goody, sorry, the movie called Goody, and it goes something like this. हमको मन की शक्ति देना, मन विजय करे. हमको मन की शक्ति देना, मन विजय करे. दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद को जय करे. हमको मन की शक्ति देना, मन विजय करे. दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद को जय करे. What the first paragraph means is, may Lord give us tremendous mental strength, such mental strength that our mind takes over, rules over instead of the circumstances. And before you congratulate or tom-tom about anybody else. Do the same for you. This is a message of self-love from this very old song, from a very old movie, very well-known, very popular. Let's look at the next paragraph. भेद भाव अपने दिल से साफ कर सके, भेद भाव अपने दिल से साफ कर सके, दोस्तों से भूल हो तो माफ कर सके, झूठ से बचे रहे सच का दम भरे, झूठ से बचे रहे सच का दम भरे, दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद को जय करे, हमको मन की शक्ति देना मन विजय करे, दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद को जय करे, हमको मन की शक्ति देना. What the second paragraph says is stay away from lies so that the strength of the truth prevails. And if your friends make any kind of mistake, forgive them. So in friends, I include every category of persons. So forgive and live a freedom life of freedom. And भेद भाव से अपने दिल से साफ कर सके. So whatever distinguishing, you seeing all racism happening, all religious fights happening, they're all fights over distinguishing happening. Because one man thinks he or she is over the other, that is where the whole pain and the whole defending and the fights are, right? So one feels more powerful, the other wants to showcase one's power on the other, and the other is obviously going to revolt and rebel, and that's where the whole turmoil begins. So this second paragraph beautifully mentions that stay away from all this discrimination and equip your mind, strengthen the mind. The mental bit again. And the last paragraph, the third paragraph is मुश्किलें पड़े तो हम पर इतना कर्म कर, मुश्किलें पड़े तो हम पर इतना कर्म कर, साथ दे तो धर्म का चले तो धर्म पर, साथ दे तो धर्म का चले तो धर्म पर, खुद पे हौसला रहे बदी से ना डरे, खुद पे हौसला रहे बदी से ना डरे, दूसरों की जय से पहले, दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद को जय करे, हमको मन की शक्ति देना मन विजय करे, दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद को जय करे, हमको मन की शक्ति देना. What this third paragraph and the last paragraph means is मुश्किलें पड़े तो हम पर इतना कर्म कर. So if there are any problems that come in our path, let it be handled by us walking on the path of dharma. Keep doing your dharma. And that's what even yoga says. That what is the one thing that you should be doing? You ask this question to any yoga guru. And I've asked this, like, this is it, what should I do? I have only got one answer. Keep doing your dharma. And that's what I keep telling to others as well. What I have received, I pass on. These are such words of gem. Keep doing your dharma. Dharma means duty, not your religion part of dharma. That's not the original meaning of the word dharma. Dharma means duty. Keep doing your duty. So if there are any problems, मुश्किलें पड़े तो हम पर इतना कर्म कर, साथ दे तो धर्म का, चले तो धर्म पर. So whoever walks on the path of dharma, that is their duty. What is your duty in this moment, in this month, in this lifetime? What is your duty towards your parents? What is your duty towards your own self? Self-love. That is the number one duty ever. Like even in the song, it says, "दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद को जय कर." So difficult to follow for many, because I get these questions from many of my clients also. Ki kaise, how do I love myself? How can I ignore? It's not ignoring others, but it's looking at yourself first. That's all. And yeah, the same thing is repeated again in the last few lines. That खुद को जय कर, दूसरों को जय से पहले. So hope you've liked what I had to share in this session. Let me check if this is okay. I'm on Facebook Live, and hi Gaurav. How sweet! I want to listen to you. Send me your audio while you're singing, please. That'll be so much fun. Hi Rahul. Hi Prakash. Hi Sumit. So amazing. And I'm also doing an Instagram live. Hi Rohan. Itni Shakti. I know, we used to sing that so often, right? Apne time ka gana hai. Remember that, Bharat? Okay, yeah, Bharat. Hi, Bharat. Nice and informative. Oh my God. You always compliment me like that. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. You are a seeker. That's why you find this informative. But I found this so amazing. So if you're looking at reading up some more from one of my favorite gurus, I wish he were alive. I would have loved to go in his ashram and stay, like, at least for a few years, and learn just by his presence. Learning is not always by listening. It's always also by just being in the space of the one you look up to. So this is amazing. So this is the book from which I read the first few paragraphs, and the song that I sang was from Goody. If you want to listen that, it is called Itni Shakti Dena Hame Data. Yeah, something like that. Itni Shakti Dena Hame Data. Thank you so much for watching. If there are any questions, I am happy to answer them. So amazing. So I'm doing a live on Facebook and Instagram both together. How awesome is that? Cool. Are there any questions? Hi, Amol Ghayal. Hi, Gupta Vrinda. Hi, Bharat. Hi, Prakash. Hey, Rahul. Thank you. Thank you, Bharat. Thank you for your compliments. Great. So if there aren't any questions, and if you enjoyed what I had to share, thank you so much for listening, my Instagram family. Thank you for listening, my Facebook family. And I think this is streaming on YouTube as well. I'll have to check, because I used restream.io, the software that my online tech guru, who is Siddharth Rajsekar. Oh, such a beautiful man he is. He suggested I use this to do multiple online sessions, so I don't have to individually do it on individual platforms. So I'm trying this for the first time. Siddharth, thank you so much for being such a lovely guru. I love you. Love you. Love you so much. Thank you. Love you all. Mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye-bye. Okay, Rohan is asking, how long did it take you to fall in love with yourself? Oh man, in terms of years, I think 35, 36, 37 years. I'm 38 now. Fully to fall in love with my own self. It's a process. It's a continuous process. I will say 37 years. Like last year when I took a break to go completely spiritual and within me, and while I was off the grid completely, is when I discovered so many ugly sides of me which I did not like, and somehow I just made peace with them. Yeah, it's a process, so you can't ever say that you are completely in love with you. It's a daily process. Like I'll wake up in the morning and check, oh, how am I feeling in my gut? How is my inner child feeling? Is it dancing? Is it pouncing? Is it excited about the day? Yes, then I have successfully kept the inner child me and happy, which is a great thing. The day my inner child feels, why am I doing this? Or why is it this way? And etc., etc., then know that you have disconnected again from your own self. The minute there is a disconnection, you got to work. You got to bring that connect again, and it can be done in a few seconds, or it can take forever. It can take days, months, and may also need somebody's intervention. So it's a daily job. Where, to answer your question, it took me, I think the process started when I was 32, when I was 31, 32, and it's still going on. Does that answer your question? Was it difficult? You need help. Yeah. 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 It is. I would say difficult because it sounds like the whole process is difficult. It's not difficult. It's work. It needs courage, because if you have problems with people, you need to start cleaning up those problems. Yeah. If there's mess and you can see that there is mess lying there, and if you ignore that and pretend that the mess doesn't exist, then that is not self-love. Self-love is addressing that mess, getting dirty with that mess while cleaning it. You got to get dirty, right? You got to clean the mess. You got to dirty your hands. You got to dirty some part of you, which means cleaning up your relationships, cleaning up the past issues, cleaning up your stories that you created to entertain yourself, which are not true, right? So that requires work. When you clean those parts of you, then is when you start, this is me, this is who I am. You feel that everything is full of love only when there's cleaning up done. So I would stress upon cleaning up a lot, because the toughest part many find is to accept yourself by yourself. Yes, that's the toughest, which is why swadharma is the biggest and the most important part of the a man's existence, duty towards yourself, because all of us are unique, and when we don't do the duty towards us, we are actually refraining others to receive the gift that we are. So if I don't do this, maybe the only reason why I'm doing this is I want to make spirituality sexy and self-love sacred. And there are many others who've done this before me and will do it in their own way after me. But I will do it in my style, right? I have a way of speaking. I have a way of living. I have a way of thinking. And if I refrain myself and not do all this, I am limiting myself and I'm not sharing the gift that God has given me. And this is it. This is my gift, or the universe's gift through me to the world. So that's why self-love is very important, because that's when you become you, and then you as a gift can be given to others. That's why it's very important, because you also have that gift in you. But your gift is not reaching me because you still not accepted yourself the way you are. You're pretending to be somebody else. You're wanting to be somebody else. But hey, no, we want you to be you. And that's exactly what I was also doing until 30, 31 years. I was also pretending or wanting to be somebody else. And that doesn't get you anywhere. Trust me, it makes you sad internally, and it doesn't even allow the gift through or your gift to flow through you. Hope I have answered your question. Hi, Aru. Hi, Ashutosh. Yes. All right. So I take my leave. I don't see any answers coming up on Facebook. Cool. Had my dinner. Oh, Rahul, I had my dinner a long time ago. I had it at 5 o'clock itself today. Must homemade garam garam parathe and good. I had jaggery today. Jaggery with lots of ghee over it. And I had it with roti. Ekdam. Super. So, Shadarasa. I have Shadarasas in my dinner every day. All six. All six tastes that you must include in your diet. Okay. Love you very much. Taking my leave. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.